There's a paradox in life that most people miss. The more you try to hold on, the more things slip through your fingers. The more you try to control, the more chaotic everything becomes. The more you resist the current, the more exhausted you become. Until one day, you stop. No more chasing, no more resisting. And in that moment of letting go, you begin to drift. Not drifting aimlessly, but flowing in the right direction. That is when you touch the Tao. Lao Tzu, or simply the Old Master, a symbol of silence, of wisdom, and of surrender. No one knows who he really was, where he lived, or even if he existed at all. But that doesn't matter, because what he left behind, the Tao Te Ching, is still alive, still breathing, still flowing, in every stream of water, in every gust of wind, and perhaps in the very questions lingering in your mind right now. The Tao Te Ching isn't long, just over 5,000 characters. No preaching, no commandments, no rules. It simply whispers, softly, like wind brushing across leaves. And because of that, its words reach deeper into the human soul than any theory ever could. The first line of the Tao Te Ching strikes at the heart of everything we've ever been taught. The Tao that can be spoken of is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. We live in a world of labels, of definitions, of concepts. But Lao Tzu reminds us that all truth lies beyond words. The Tao is not found in books. It does not live in the mouths of the clever. The Tao can only be lived. So, what is the Tao? If you ask me, I won't answer, because the more I try to define it, the further I drift from its truth. But I can invite you to feel the Tao in your breath as you inhale and exhale, in your heartbeat, steady without your command, in how trees grow without instruction, and in your own life, in those moments when you tried everything and failed, and in those rare moments when you let go and somehow succeeded. The Tao is the current of the universe, an unseen, unnamed movement of deep intelligence. It doesn't require your effort, it only asks that you move with it. And from this comes one of its core teachings, Wu Wei. Wu Wei, one of the most profound ideas in the Tao Te Ching. It does not mean laziness, it is not passivity. Wu Wei is action in harmony, without force, without resistance. Picture an artist in a state of flow, every movement smooth, effortless, as if their hands no longer belong to them. There is no thought. They are the action itself. That is Wu Wei, not doing nothing, but not doing what goes against the natural flow. There's a story in the book of Zhuangzi about a man named Cook Ting, a simple butcher. When asked about his skill in carving oxen, he replied, "At first, I saw only the ox. After a few years, I no longer saw it. Now I carve with spirit, not with eyes. My knife glides through open spaces, never touching tendons or bones. 19 years, and the blade is still like new." That is the power of subtlety, of understanding, and of letting go. No forcing, no breaking, no struggle, only flowing with the natural structure of things. In the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu wrote, "Water is softest, yet it conquers the hardest. It has no shape, yet it enters anywhere. And if you begin to see your life as water, you'll realize life doesn't need to be controlled. It needs to be understood." We live in an age that constantly tells you, do more. Seize every opportunity. Control everything. But ask yourself, how many times have you done it all and still failed? And how many times, when you simply let go, things somehow worked out? Maybe it's not because you were weak. Maybe it's because you were moving against the Tao. To live in harmony with the Tao is to live in trust. Trust in a current greater than yourself. Trust that the universe doesn't need your control. Trust that when you are truly present, your actions will be timely, precise, and natural. That is the state of flow. No forcing, no distraction, no reason needed. Just being fully yourself in this moment. Lao Tzu left behind no commandments, only a quiet reminder. Let go, and you will have everything. Be silent, and you will hear everything. Do nothing, and everything will be done. And perhaps at this point in your life, it's time to stop resisting the current and let the Tao carry you home.